Welcome friends. This is your Royero Pallichami. We have been talking about the competitive exam strategies, right? So today the important topic is read the subject on the same day you were taught or you studied in school. See, this is a very age-old habit. Normally when you are in school and college, every day there will be a class and then the next day the teacher will ask questions. So what happens? So there will be a homework. The moment we come back from school and then do the homework and then you do and read it, and then so that next day there may be a test or that oral questions will be asked by the teacher, you prepare it and then do it. Now, how many students really do their homework on daily basis in proper way? Now, problem starts when you really don't practice this in a young age. When you really grow, then it's too difficult to really follow it up. The problem with the young population, that youth population, when they are preparing for examination, they are not able to sit for more than an half an hour. The problem is they studied well sometime, of course, it's not like that. They studied well in their school days and then even earlier college days. But when they come for a competitive exam, they are not able to sit for hours. Now, when you really prepare for a civil services exam or NEET or AIDJ, it's a continuous preparation and consistent preparation, and then you need a patience and perseverance. Problem is, people think once you really join a coaching institute, then you will be able to clear it. No, this notion is totally wrong notion. Problem is, if you really don't have the habit of reading the subject in your school days, but when you join in a college, but there also you don't have it, but you really join the coaching institute, please do it. The problem is, there is a total difference between the school education and college education and then your competitive exam. School, a single chapter will be taught in a full week. You may have to read 1 or 2 pages, but that time our brain development is only this much, you can really take 2 or 3 pages content only. But when you grow in a college, there will be a chapter will be closed in a day. Maybe a teacher will be telling few points and then they tell that, okay, right, you read this chapter and then come back. No examination, no oral. But you go for a competitive exam, it is like multiple degrees you will be reading. Multiple subjects you will be reading. For example, somebody studied in medicine, the person will be studying economics, totally different subject. It is totally opposite subject. The person who studied mathematics, he will study history. It's totally opposite. The problem is the civil services exam or other competitive exam where you need a specialization. You will not be contented with one particular subject which you studied. Other than that, you have optional subject, whether it's a civil services or forest services. Like forest service, you have 2 optional. You go for engineering service, you have one optional. Then GS is common and English in some subjects, some exams. The problem is when you really have to prepare a heavy amount of subject, there is a heavy syllabus. It is written one single word. It says just Geography of India. The Geography of India can be written thousands of pages and it can be written in 1 page also. How will you say about it? And geography and like you just history, ancient history. But ancient history has its own way. In NCERT book alone in 11th, 12th, 11th you have a full book and then in school days on you will be reading it. In further, there are standard, so many standard books also. What will you do with it? Right? So, preparation, if you don't have the capacity to read and follow same day preparation, but when you enter into the competitive world, seriously prepare it, you have to, compete. It's a cutthroat competition among all. I have been telling, this is a running race. Even you just turn away, the 10% will be going ahead. Suppose you just slip away, there will be 1,000 people will go away. If you slept for a day, there will be lakhs of people would have gone. You waited for 5-6 days, million people have gone ahead. So that is the cutthroat competition. Now it all depends upon your brain power, which earlier video also I told, how much you can intake. But practice makes perfection. You can really do lot of things and then make perfection so that you read 8 to 10 hours, maximum 11 hours or minimum 8 hours, but solid 8 hours, come and sit. Now, you go to coaching, there will be a subject, you will be studying it, then they will say that you prepare for exam on particular subject which you never studied or you already studied. Most of the coaching should never say that suppose I studied a subject in a classroom today, but there won't be a test on this the same next day or something. So the exam will be some other day. Now whether I will prepare for this paper or I have to prepare for the paper which I will be writing my exam, right? But here you need a time management. Which one you will read first? Because your exam is at a cutthroat competition, you have to perform well. So that's what we always say. You prepare your NCERT books and basic books, then you go and join a coaching institute, right? Once you join a coaching institute, we told you attend the classes regularly because there is a value for money and you have paid huge amount, and per day it's like thousands of rupees you are making payment, and you are staying somewhere outside from your family. There is a stay expenses, food expenses. In addition, if you really don't read properly, then there is a problem. So best thing is that read the day you just taught. For example, a teacher may be teaching 1.5 hour or 2 hour, whatever it is, but those subjects can be reviewed or read 2 to 3 hours in expertise. The exam is not that every hour, every day. Exam will be there once in a week or something. Daily exam, there are no coaching institute conducting daily exam, right? So, but classes are daily. Suppose you are attending 2 classes, there is a general studies or there is another subject. For NEET exam is concerned, you have a 4 subject: physics, chemistry, botany, zoology. So there will be 1 hour class, then 4 hours. But that 4 hours, you have to read it that 4 hours, whatever taught, do the practice the same day. Otherwise, you will do it. Why this is important? Problem is, suppose there are tough subjects. For a science person, arts will be tough, arts person, science will be tough. It's very, very as simple as, Same like that, NEET and IIT JEE, the preparation, this students will have a problem. Everybody is not an expert, but there will be mathematical formula to be applied in physics or chemistry. But suppose you are poor and you don't know how to really do it, you have to do the practice, but teacher taught something, but you have to practice it the same day, otherwise you will forget it. How you are applying it? So that's what whatever the taught in the class, whether it's like school days, whether he had a practice or not, but today in a competitive world, never miss it. You will miss the bus. You will miss the opportunity. It's a golden opportunity, you will miss it. So very, very important is time management. How you are going to prepare for your exam? There are people who will be preparing while job. There are people who will be studying. It's like in addition to the work. And there are people who will be in a government and private sector, and there will be housewives, there will be working wives. There are n number of category people are there in this world. But everybody has to have a time management. Everybody has to really read, right? So keep those things in mind. That same day, if you don't review it, revise it, you will forget. Now another thing is that it's okay, only one chapter, I will do it tomorrow. But the tomorrow never comes. Today you will live. Yesterday died. Tomorrow never comes. Today is the day you have to live. So prepare, read, recollect, and reinvent yourself how subjects were tough or easy, whatever it is. Read it and then recollect it in the overnight, so that these are the subjects you studied. These are the points you could really recollect it overnight. If you miss any point in the early morning or whatever the time permits, please go through your notes and books so that you will reinforce your memory in top. This is a top priority. So please, again I am telling you, the same day preparation, most of the boys, they are like great, the toppers and all, they will be doing it. But an ordinary boy might have missed in the schools and colleges. So this lesson is for the ordinary boys and the lazy boys and girls, right? If you are entered in the competitive world, you want to achieve something, leave all those your laziness, come forward and open your eyes, compete with the crowd, fight for it, run for it, so that you can achieve it. So attend the class regularly, as we told, listen properly, go back to your room or house, wherever you are staying it, revise the subject the same day, overnight you recollect it, and next day you revision it. Whatever the points you are not able to recollect it, do it next day, so that reinforce your memory and recollect your memory very well. So the takeaway point, read the subject the same day which you are taught or you studied or you went to school or college, wherever it is, but same day. Don't postpone it, right? So that is a takeaway point with the detailed explanation we have given. So thank you very much. We will take some other point, some other subject in the next episode. So thank you very much.
For more videos, subscribe our channel. Please like, share and comment. Don't forget to click the bell icon.